Alrighty, everyone, we're starting the NFL draft. We're going to have to see if any of my picks are right, but it's right now, so, stay tuned for all the picks to happen. But, we'll prove me right or wrong tonight. Alrighty, and the pick is in for the Raiders. Alrighty, and the commissioner is on his way to the podium to announce the Raiders pick to see if my prediction was right.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
And I was right.
Indiana.
Yes, that is 1 for 1. Look at happy Fernando Mendoza putting on that Raiders hat. He is now going to go be with Tom Brady and Kirk Cousins in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Raiders got an amazing player. Happy to see him go there. As we can see, everybody's going crazy for the Fernando pick, but it looks like the Jets are now on the clock. Hopefully there's not, trade that happens in the, timing. Hopefully my pick is right. Alrighty, and Roger Goodell's making his way to the podium to announce the second pick. Hopefully it's Arvell Reese, so I'm right again. But here's the selection.
Pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey. Linebacker, Texas
Great
Tech.
selection. David Bailey is an amazing player. Sadly, it wasn't Arvell Reese, so I am 1 for 2. But the Jets are getting one of the best edge players, edge rushers in the game, in the draft right now. He was always slated to be a top 5, and to really help this Jets team out, David Bailey was the right selection here. We'll have to see who Arizona takes to hopefully put me at 2 for 3. Yeah, David Bailey was selected, and that's wrong. And this pick is probably going to be wrong also because I selected David Bailey to go number 3. But Arizona is up on the clock right now. Alrighty, and the commissioner is making his way to the podium now. Sadly, this pick will not be right for me, but we'll have to see who gets drafted here.
With the third pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame, goes here. It was a little speculation that maybe Jeremiah would have gone here, maybe gone a pick later to Tennessee, but this was an amazing selection for Arizona, giving an amazing running back to a room that doesn't have much of a running back, presence. He'll be able to fit in right away. Amazing selection for the Arizona Cardinals. Alrighty, it's amazing to see Jeremiah Love in a Cardinals hat, but the Tennessee Titans are on the clock. Sadly, I'm 1 for 3 and probably will be 1 for 4. But it's amazing to see these college players be able to go to the right teams that need them. Definitely, Jeremiah is going to be able to be an instant help in that running back room. It was an amazing selection, but let's see what Tennessee does. Alrighty, and there goes Commissioner Roger Goodell to announce the 4th pick. Sadly, I will be wrong, but let's see who gets picked.
With the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate.
Carnell Tate goes here, wide receiver out of Ohio State. Amazing selection. I thought he'd go, 1 next, so sadly the next pick for me is also going to be wrong, and I'm going to be 1 for 5. But, amazing wide receiver out of Ohio State. There's been, amazing wide receivers out of Ohio State. He's just another one. Tennessee didn't have much of a wide receiver room for a little while, and he's definitely going to be able to make an instant impact. Amazing selection for Tennessee, but sad for me that I'm only going to be 1 and 5. Alrighty, Carnell Tate in his Tennessee Titans outfit. But here's the, New York Jets already having their pick in. We'll have to see who Roger Goodell announces next for the Jets. Sadly, I will be wrong, but let's see who's next. Alrighty, here comes Roger Goodell with some special guests to announce the Giants
In
pick.
partnership with the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, TAPS, one of the NFL Salute to Service partners, we are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volke. Major Volke sustained tragic fatal injuries while deployed in Afghanistan. He is survived by his spouse, Tracy, and their two sons, Andrew and Benjamin. Major Volke was raised in the Hudson Valley and was a lifelong fan of the New York Giants, a tradition he proudly passed on to his sons. Volke family, take it away.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell Reese, linebacker from the
Arvell Reese finally goes off the board, linebacker out of Ohio State. I didn't think he dropped this far, but yes he did. He dropped to number 5. An amazing selection. I had, Carnell Tate going here. Sadly, I was 1 for 5. But, it's just amazing to see all these, players get selected, even if I was wrong. I'll have the rest 10 from 6 to 15. I'll have that on tomorrow's show. But that's it for the 5 picks. Thank you, everyone.